What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Football Capital. I'm joined with Rami once again.
As usual,
and we have for you another Fantasy Premier League video. We're going to be just doing a review from Game Week 11, saying who is topping our table in our Football Capital Cup. We're also going to say who were the biggest hitters and the biggest losers in our league, who had the most points, who had the least amount of points.
Who's climbing the ranks, who's dropping the
ranks.
ranks.
And we'll go through a few of the players that got the most points of the week as well, and then we'll get into some picks of the week and some players to look out for Game Week 12.
Yes.
So we'll jump straight into our ladder here. We've got the bus man, Sam, still first.
We'll have a look at his squad. Look,
56 points.
Yeah, he had a very average midfield, 2s and 3s all round. Hazard with a 4. A very average week, as you can see. Obviously, Aguero being captain, 26 points. I think that's half his points just there, just under half his points just from Aguero being captain. But again, Robertson 2 points. Obviously, they had an interesting game against Arsenal. Obviously, they're going to cop 2 points. Mendy with 2 points.
Yeah, look, it was that penalty, the penalty that Ings put away, and that's, you're looking at Manchester City with a clean sheet. Should have been an easy clean sheet for him, And then Edison comes out, gives away the penalty, and there you go. We lose points just like that. Sam, Busman is leading at the moment on what's his total? 771.
That's right.
We've got a lot of catching up to do.
We do, but you know what? I'm gonna. There's something interesting to look at. We look at the highest
in our
points for the week, and it comes from someone who is ranked at 31. He's gone up quite a bit now. Sham Mahmood, Egg Fried Royce. 92 points. We'll have a look at his squad. Now, the reason why he did so good is...
didn't use no chips, so...
Nothing at all, but look at that. Sterling, Richarlison, Jimenez, Aguero, captain, key players, yeah. If you look at his squad, he's got 5 teams in his squad only, so...
Yeah, so, I don't know, do you think that's a good tactic to use?
It could be. Look, it could... What if that week they lose and they don't do good at all and you have three
players, yeah.
What if, I know it's very tough, but what if City didn't do good this week? Because between City players, if you take away Mendy's 2 points, just Sterling and Aguero has got a 47 points for
right, they do get goals, but yeah, look,
Richarlison,
Jimenez getting on the score sheet as well.
Yeah, massively, man.
The poor one there is Mitrovic. You expected him, like I just mentioned with against Huddersfield, leaking goals.
And look, man, I'm sorry to say, I don't know if you've cursed him, but Doherty's been
Well, they did have a tough run. They have
had a tough run, correct.
I think they got Arsenal this weekend now, which is going into the international break. It's going to be another tough game. But then I think they got a few easy games.
And then after that, they got Huddersfield at home, Cardiff away, Chelsea at home, which is another tough one.
And then Newcastle
away.
And Bournemouth. So
there's some points to be picked up from Doherty.
Yeah, they could bounce back. They didn't play too bad against Tottenham, which was good to see. But
they obviously ate the 3 goals. That's why, hence, Doherty's. And we've seen Doherty get points in the past from his attacking influence in the game, and he hasn't had that in the past few weeks. But I do believe he will bounce back against Huddersfield, and we'll see if he can pick up some extra points. But Sham, good on you, mate. You've popped it this week. 92 points. You're climbing the ranks, that's for sure.
Let's get to the lowest. Let's try to find the lowest.
What, the lowest points of the week?
Yeah, in our competition.
Oh, it's a bit of a tough one.
Another 35. 30.
30. I think that might be Daniel Pirovic.
No, we got 21.
We got 21. What did you do to get 21? Alright, we'll go to that. That's the lowest one. Domdog Brancato. That's Dominic Brancato, huh? Look at that. 21 points, man. What are you doing?
Who's in your squad?
Oh, God. He's got no one in his squad. He's
Ericsson,
no one at all.
Look at that. Aubameyang's smashing him in.
0, Rose
Last
0, Duffy 1, Moy 3, Ericsson 1.
What's the bench like?
His bench is 0. His bench is on 0.
Dom, use your wild card.
Have you used wild card yet?
No, I don't think so. But if you haven't, you need to use a wild card ASAP, because this team is shocking.
Before we do give our picks of the week, one mistake I made massively with my transfers is do not pick your players before international break is over.
Yeah, do your subs on the day
is over,
because you are going to get some injuries. There's going to be a lot of players that Yeah, you
Happened to me.
picked what's his name, Troy Deeney. You put in Troy Deeney and he's still out 4 weeks.
Oh, I put him in. I took him off the week after.
Yeah.
It was the worst,
But
and that was
still, I'm saying
-4.
he's still out.
And that was for a -4 too.
But just before we move on, if we look at some of the players that for last week, we had Eden Hazard that
Came off the bench.
Did get an assist, but he was the most transferred out player last week, and
I kept him in.
and he was the third most captained. So it's a bit
What a weird controversial.
That's right. Yeah. So look, I mean, look, he was injured.
Well, he was my captain.
So yeah, he was the first most transferred out and the third most captain player. Then also you had transferred out Mitrovic.
Why was
second.
Mitrovic transferred out so much?
Look, I think he hasn't been informed. He just probably he hasn't been informed. And Lucas Moura, which third most transferred out, and he ended up getting that goal.
Sorry, I don't have Mitrovic, and I thought I did. I don't actually. I put Murray in my team. That's why I put in my squad.
Yeah.
And you said we're going to touch base quickly on Bournemouth's fixtures.
If we
They've
just
got look, and if you see on the screen, look, they've got Newcastle away, Arsenal at home, City away, Huddersfield at home, and Liverpool at home. So some hard fixtures there, man. In the next 5 games, they face Arsenal, City, and Liverpool. So it's interesting, man, whether or not you put them in your squad because they do have Newcastle and Huddersfield. But if you look at the difficulty rating, some 4s and 5s there, as I said, with Arsenal, City, and Liverpool. Not going to be easy.
What's Liverpool the 5th game there in the last 5?
Correct, in the 8th of December.
So yeah, man, you got there is some hard tricky games. But that's when now do you put in? They got this week. They got Newcastle. Yeah, look, maybe you keep your Bournemouth players in for this week. You keep in like a Fraser, you keep in Wilson, but then after that, Arsenal, Man City, big games. Look, I mean, against Arsenal, if they play like they did against United, maybe they could get some goals. But it's going to be hard, man. They got three huge games for Bournemouth coming up. Do you take out some of them players? I just want to quickly look at West Ham. Now, if we go to West Ham, big win for them this week.
Yeah.
4-2 was it? And
Got an easy run. Besides Man City.
Look, if we go, can we just click over here? I think they got one hard game in the next 9. With to kicking off this week against Huddersfield. After the international break, they'll have Manchester City, which is their hardest fixture, followed by Newcastle and then Cardiff. So Cardiff game
look
is
after
at
that.
home. That's what I'm saying. After the
Everywhere.
Cardiff game, you got Palace, Fulham,
Watford,
Southampton, Burnley, Brighton.
Very easy.
Then you got Arsenal in Gameweek 22.
So for the next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, the next 10 runs, the only hard game is City.
Only City. So 1 in 9 is the hardest game there. So for me, I'll be putting in someone like Mare.
Arnautovic. I think Arnautovic.
I mean, Arnautovic, he's got some good games there that he can pick up a lot of points.
So on that pick of the week, is that your pick of the week?
It's not just my pick of the week. I think it's going to be my pick of the week for the next 9 games.
Yeah, I think so, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with Arnautovic.
Arnautovic, him and Felipe Anderson's going to be interesting.
Yeah, and also look, they've been struggling to get a few clean sheets.
Yeah.
Maybe you put in a goalkeeper, Fabianski. He hasn't been too bad, but with some games to get a few clean sheets there as well. So
Arnautovic, your pick of the week?
Arnautovic
pick of the next 9 weeks?
Pick for the next 9 weeks, guys. Get Arnautovic in your squad.
Get Arnautovic in your squad here.
So we'll go over to your pick of the week. Look, or pick in the next few weeks.
My pick of the next few weeks is who I put in my team last week. Like we said, I'm going to go with Murray. It has to be Glenn Murray for me.
Yeah.
As you said, you look at the next lineups. They've got Cardiff away, Leicester at home, Huddersfield away, Crystal Palace at home, Burnley away. They've got Chelsea, then they go back to Bournemouth, and they have Arsenal and Everton. So, look, the next 5 weeks or so, they've got all easy runs, all 2s and 3s there for the difficulty rating.
Going into Christmas, they got a difficult period there.
They do.
But then if you go scroll, they got two games there, Boxing
Everton
Day,
West Ham.
and after the New Year, then it gets a bit tricky for them. So the next, Murray, I think you're spot on there, man. Murray's been scoring goals and. He's picked by
4.9% only, and that is definitely going to change. Only 4.9%. So if you want to set yourself, I guess, ahead of the rest, where you want a competitive advantage, I think Murray's a good player to have.
At 6.6,
nothing, and his value is going to go up. I'll tell you now, his value will go up. His selected buy will go up. His run's quite easy coming up. I think he's a good pick to have. He's been their main man at the moment at Brighton. So
he has, and they haven't been playing too bad. Actually, they haven't been. Yes, I know. This week against Everton didn't do so well.
No.
But yeah, Murray, guys, get him in. So our 2 picks of the week, Mitrovic and Murray. So 2 strikers up front.
And Murray.
Oh, sorry, who did I say?
You said Mitrovic.
Mitrovic. No, get rid of Mitrovic.
Don't pick Mitrovic.
Yeah,
Watch Mitrovic's going to like score 100.
Yeah, he probably will. Let us know, guys, who are your picks of the week. And yeah, make sure you guys subscribe. And before we go, just for all the newcomers, we do have a trophy, yeah? So make sure you join. Can we bring it up there?
Yeah, don't drop it.
Don't drop it. So we do got a trophy for our Fantasy Premier League league. So make sure you join our group, guys. We're gonna
I'm claiming this.
We're gonna close the group at the end of the year. So you got around 2 months to join, get your chance to win, get yourself a chance to win the trophy. And guys, again, make sure you subscribe to the channel. I see some of you guys are watching the videos and not subscribing. Yeah, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell to get all the new videos, all the notifications. And guys, good luck this week.